Beat him, bro. Beat him, bro. Beat him, bro. Beat him, beat him, beat him, bro. Beat him, bro. Beat him, bro.
It was a week out of dog as a kid.
Beat him, bro. Beat him, bro. Beat him, bro. Beat him, beat him, beat him, bro. Beat him, bro. Beat him, bro.
Absolutely fucking tailed up.
My servant, 5'10", 175 kilos,
Fucking hell, man.
all natural.
Shit.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Us.
Wow, that was awesome.
I've
Zach.
got a new guy.
Yeah, I've seen this guy.
He's a fucking awesome guy.
He's a really scary
I
guy.
I couldn't find him. He just pops up into my life every now and then. I don't think he can share his stuff, the stories, but I'll pirate him. I need to show the people this guy.
Yeah.
they need to see.
He's Geelong's most jacked and shredded guy.
Yeah, and that's an awesome title.
Yeah, big time. That's coveted.
You're going to Geelong, Keeney.
I am on my way to Geelong.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, welcome.
Wait,
Please.
also-
Welcome to Feed 'em, brah.
Thank you. Great
And
to
we
be.
have a wonderful guest, returning guest, our good friend Alex Keane.
Wow.
Keeney, you're going to Geelong,
I'm on my way.
and you're on your way, and this is very exciting, Keeney, because you're going down there to challenge their champion. This guy Zack's obsessed with.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can do wide grip chin ups weighted now. So I'm
Whoa.
like,
Sick.
yeah,
Yeah.
Good.
I can't imagine this cunt could wrap a 20 around his waist and then you
Yeah.
know.
I
You're-
think he can.
Okay.
He's
yeah, right.
yeah.
I've never seen him.
This guy is really
Yeah,
jacked.
big guy.
But
I can't do
he's-
that.
I
Just
don't-
for the record.
I think he's lying about being all natural as well because his nipples are. Unless someone's
his
playing with him a lot.
mannerisms don't scream natural as far as sort of, I don't know about steroids, but other sort of
Amphetamines or something.
Amphetamines or
He's
something.
talking through his jaw
Because
quite a bit.
he's the
Yeah.
guy that like sometimes just takes his shirt off and like will throw it in a drum and set it on fire and stuff. That
I think
guy?
so. He's always got like a weird Halloween decoration
Yeah,
behind him, and
yeah.
recently he started wearing like contacts
Cool.
and doing his videos, and he's always dead serious. And it's just like there's nothing ever. It's never really It's very suggestive in that he's showing off his entire naked body pretty much. But there's never like he never says anything sexual. He just states the facts. He says the date, his height,
Just
his
the
weight,
facts.
whether he's natural or not.
What he says, he updates on the natural every time.
Yeah.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah. Just in case there's been any changes.
And for months when he first started popping up, there was no comments at all, which is a true coward's move.
He
having
turned the cowards off.
Yeah, there's no
Oh,
comments.
off. Yeah, right.
But now
That
they're
is
on,
coward.
but limited, and it's all just really thirsty gay guys.
yeah,
Sick.
that's an
But
awesome market though.
I'm still trying to. My gaydar isn't really picking up a reading on him as of yet. I got to get it tuned.
He could be Geelong gay,
He could
which
be.
is also what Keeney's going down to sort of investigate.
Geelong's always like a week behind Melbourne, so Pride Week was here last week.
Yeah.
So Keeney's
Probably was
going
in
down.
Sydney, wasn't it?
Well, it's everywhere. They were fucking
but
around down
then
here as
Sydney,
well.
Sydney really take it to the next level because,
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the gayest fucking place on
Yeah.
earth.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I'll tell you what's an awesome type of guy. He's like the straight guy that goes to Mardi Gras.
Oh, yeah.
That just really lets everyone know they're straight. But like, yeah, but no, it's a cool party, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
Fuck.
you see the reel of the ABC put up with the guy from the river? He was from the Riverland or whatever.
Oh, yeah, he's a
It
good
was
fella.
fucking sick. You know, he's
Yeah,
like an
he's
old
real
boy.
good.
Yeah.
And they're interviewing him, and he's at the front of the where the floats go by or whatever, and he's like, oh now. What's his name? His mate's gay, but he's straight, and he's just like, yeah, nah, this is like you don't get a lot of this at the river. Like
I saw that
it's
one.
So
Yeah.
sick.
It's just like a.
I'm just here to support me, mate.
Yeah.
Fucking
What-
rules.
What
yeah.
you're telling me, Charlie XCX isn't down playing at the Riverina every week?
yeah. He's like, this Sydney's not always like this. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's always pretty gay.
It's good. It's a lot of fun.
I don't think I've ever been to a Pride celebration.
I'd love to go.
And I don't know, like, I'm not saying I wouldn't go, but it's kind of like, I don't want to be down there clogging up the fucking the
Yeah.
toilet lines and stuff.
Yeah.
It's not my day. It's not my
It's not
week.
for you.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's kind of
100%.
how I feel.
Yeah.
It's not like I don't.
Zach
it's
doing,
not like I wouldn't love to be down there pinging
Yeah.
off my brains
Zach-
wearing sequins.
Zach doing the big waft over his nose, like, Give that one a minute. There's like two twinks in angel wings. Like, oh my god, yuck! We were supposed to be snorting amyl in here, you sick fuck.
Yeah, no, that's why they don't care.
Yeah.
Their smell buds have been wiped out
True.
by amyl years ago.
That's you're fucked. Think of that, man. Fuck, man, that's heavy, bro.
This will come out post.
So this will come out
Cyclone Alfred.
post-cyclone,
This
and
is
we
the
wanted to
calm.
do a
Yeah,
sort
you
of...
should see my mates that live on the sunny coast. All the Townsville boys on the sunny coast,
Oh yeah.
just dishing out advice.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Because no one's had a cyclone in the southeast, and
No.
Totally. You'd be well adjusted to a cyclone.
yeah.
You would have
So
been
they're
there.
down there, up there, swinging their dicks around like
Yeah.
That's sick.
they're
Couple
veterans.
experts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sandbag army.
yeah. See that cunt that put all the sandbags on his roof?
No.
He put like 60 or 70 sandbags on his roof.
For what?
For, I guess, to stop the cyclone taking his roof off, because it's
Right.
Like a weight thing.
it's tiles, but like it didn't seem very smart. I'm not a,
Yeah.
like a
No.
structural engineer or anything, but
No. Thanks.
to my layman's
Thanks for
eye,
clarifying.
I'd think put it undercover.
the
Would
roof.
be my the car.
Oh, the car, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, when did a car come into it?
Isn't that what you're saying? He put 60 sandbags
On the
his-
roof of his house.
Oh, of his
Yeah.
house.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, on the roof of his car would be pretty funny.
I was like,
No, this cunt blowing away. Just fucking
roof of the
sagging
car.
this suspension.
Just has no trust in the car manufacturer that whatever holds the car together is going to keep the roof
Yeah.
on.
It's a
I don't want any
convertible.
hail damage. Anyway, his
soft
entire
top.
roof is sunk in. Yeah.
Oh fuck, that's pretty good.
Okay, roof of his car. Of his house. That makes more sense. Yep. But, this is, look, we're Queenslanders, and the way we get through this stuff, sort of Billy Slater style, Queensland spirit stuff, is we'll have a few laughs.
Definitely stock
And
up
we
on the piss.
we may have a few riffs and a few laughs, and we have no idea of the severity. So keep that in mind.
On a Friday night.
On a Friday
Oh
night.
yeah,
Nothing's
yeah,
happening.
It's
Keep
meant
that
to be,
in
it's
mind.
hitting tomorrow morning.
Keep that
It's
in
good.
mind.
So,
So
It's
just
good age
these
in
jokes-
so poorly.
These jokes could age
just
very bad.
know we're rooting for everyone, our Queensland brothers.
Of course.
So we're not there anymore. But we just, we wanted to say we may do some funny little japes and jives, but don't be like, you fucking
No,
cunts.
they'll be fine.
That-
What's gonna happen? There's gonna be a bunch of wind.
Bit of rain.
A few fucking houses are gonna get fucked up. Probably all, just the hippie cunts living on the coast.
Mm.
They're gonna get fucking wrecked. There's gonna be no power for a while. It's like some roads gonna be fucked. They're gonna find like at least one guy that's gonna come out and do an interview and just fucking kill it.
Yeah.
Like one guy who's like
He'll be wading in water.
Yeah, I'm almost a bit
saved
worried.
someone
Yeah.
and he's like, but it was just all fucking, what come out and the wind was just fucking, and then these cunts down the fucking road, I've known them for years, mate, and then they come back down, and it was just like, fucking whoa, and then he's going to be like a sensation for
Yeah.
2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
He'll be like the Cyclone's Hawk Tour girl.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
like he'll be that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's no shortage of cunts like that on the
Yeah,
coast.
yeah.
Oh, it's
And-
every
and-
second door.
They're waiting for their
Yeah,
especially,
opportunity.
fucking
the
They're
Goldie.
looking at lips.
Yeah, the Goldie. Unfortunately, we may be falling into areas of, high Instagram influencer population there and around the
It's going to be
tweed.
well covered.
Yeah,
fucking
so we could get people with an awareness of wanting to go viral, which is always shameful. You can always tell in the eyes which ones are
Yeah.
sort of organic and which ones are like, okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I remember when I first watched The Honey Badger, I was like, I think this guy's playing it up.
Yeah.
That's his whole thing. We're still playing it up.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, is you can tell.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why Hawk Tour hit so hard.
Yeah.
Because she was just drunk and talking shit.
Yeah, she was
Well,
just a drunk one.
that's what I hope. I hope we get our Aussie Hawk Tour girl and she does a rug pull on a thing called like Alfred coin.
Yeah.
And we're all like,
Cyclone
and people are like,
coin.
I lost my house and they promised Alfred coin the money would go back to buying my roof. And fuck, I got rug pulled again.
Maybe we should rug pull all of our listeners.
Yeah, it would be
that's
obvious.
We're always looking to get rich.
Yeah,
Let's make Feed'em
obviously.
coin.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
A Feed'em token on the
Bra
Ethereum
coin,
network.
Yeah. Of
Or
course.
Bra coin.
Bracoin's
Of
good.
Of course we'll do that.
Well, there's no Aussie crypto.
And to our listeners that are listening now,
Is that real?
Well, I'm just
don't know.
guessing.
Oh, there
Yeah.
would be.
There'd 100% be.
It'd
But
be-
like, there's no
fucking-
there's no big Aussie crypto. What's the
No.
big Aussie
Yeah.
cryptocurrency?
well,
fair
that's
dinkum
a
coin.
Good. Yeah, dink coin.
Dink. Ooh, I like that.
Dink, yeah. I mean, that would be a good thing. And I always never feel much sympathy for people that are like, oh my God, I invested in the Hock Tour coin. It's like, well,
Don't put
Yeah.
everything in
Come
there.
on.
Yeah.
yeah.
Bit of common sense. You
Yeah.
know, that's a bit of
Yeah.
natural selection in the finance world.
Yeah, please. And that advice obviously doesn't go for when we release our coin.
No,
this
No,
thing
ours
is-
will be different.
This is what you call blue chip.
Yeah.
This is what you call blue chip. Now, you know, this is an investors podcast now. You want to, from what I remember my granddad saying, you want to diversify them. And,
Yeah.
you know,
My
you have
granddad
some
said
high
the
risk.
exact opposite.
Yeah.
Put it all on one?
No, he hated diversity.
Oh, yeah. No, that's,
yeah. Well, your stocks. You know, because you have a couple, solid ones, and you have a couple of high risk ones. But the great thing about our coin, it's all of that rolled into
It's
one.
both.
Yeah.
It's all of that rolled into this one incredible crypto.
Yeah.
Um,
If there's any nerds listening and you want in,
yeah,
you could
it's-
probably even fuck us
yeah,
over.
yeah.
To be honest.
To be honest, that's
if you
what
wanted to
would
take,
happen.
you want-
I
yeah.
know. I don't. I feel like that may have what been happening to Hawk Tour Girl.
That's
I can't
exactly what
imagine
happened.
she was the
She was the brains behind it
internet
all?
mastermind.
No.
behind
Yeah.
it.
It happened to
They
a
fucked
few
the whole
UFC
enterprise.
fighters as well.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, or it happened to Hamzat at least. When I said happened to, I mean like he is kind of complicit
I mean,
as well.
it's-
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
there's no.
But what are you going to say to that cunt?
Any,
Probably not a great deal.
No,
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
But I would say Cyclone
Few
Alfred
beers,
watch.
maybe.
Back to Cyclone Alfred. I
Yes.
tell you who's very well. You wouldn't say excited, but yes, excited.
Who?
And that is, of course, my dad, Don Hewitt.
Oh, Donnie
Oh,
be
yeah.
going nuts,
Donnie
eh?
is pumping
Well, they're
me
down
with
there.
texts.
They're near the beach,
Where,
aren't they?
yeah.
They're
Apparently
feeling the
they've been
swell.
asked to evacuate the people like in the front, like on the water.
Oh, yeah.
We're a bit on the hill.
Well, on that
but-
Redland Bay, that
Yeah.
the water comes
The,
right
the
up.
Yeah.
storm surge
Yeah.
is nothing to be fucking
Yeah.
sniffed
No.
at, mate.
Yep.
You
And-
can't forget about the storm surge.
Yeah, the storm surge and Dad, he's sending me pretty good ones. He's like sent me a text. He's like, just got this, and it's pretty. He's like, I don't think it's gonna last. And I was like, oh come on. He just got this like a shade awning thing over the driveway,
It's like a carport
sort of thing. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh, it'll be right. And then he sent me a photo. I was like, well, yeah, I'm no expert, but that does look like
It does
designed
look
too.
fancy.
What's
like,
it made out of?
Just I don't know,
It'd be like a colour bond, right?
Aluminium. Yeah,
yeah,
like
right.
colour bond.
Is it pinned down?
It's thin
well,
poles.
it's like thin poles and then
really
just this
thin
big
poles.
flat area that just looks like a
the
natural
sheets will
wind.
rip off before anything.
that's
most
true.
likely.
It basically looks like a kite. It looks
Yeah.
like a kite made of metal because the poles go
You
quite
know,
high.
Yeah.
And there's
And-
four,
yeah.
and they're not the thick ones. They're
Yeah.
the,
Yeah.
they're the
Donnie
skinny ones.
wasn't imagining a cyclone when he was
Yeah.
knocking these designs up.
The only reason I
Um,
said the sheets will rip off first is I had this exact conversation with my mates the other day. My mate's got a big awning, and it's on wheels, on fucking wheels.
Beautiful.
It was not pinned down at all. It's on
wheels.
wheels.
It's like I put the
And not
brakes
only-
on.
It was on wheels, but then his boat wouldn't fit underneath it. He's got this big boat. He's got plenty of money, this cunt. His boat wouldn't fit underneath it, so he had to prop it all up on bricks. So it's not like on wheels anymore. It's just sitting up on like
Oh,
fucking
jeez.
bricks. But he's since secured it. He's a Townsville
Well,
veteran.
you secure that pretty easily, and that's by
clipping
the
the wheels. I
do
think
the
that
wheel
joke-
lock thing.
That
and
joke was that exact joke was made.
mate, it's easy.
And I'm
Yeah.
not, and I had to come clean there because it wasn't me who said the sheets will rip off. It was
Yeah.
one of my much more handy mates.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like the sheets
there
will
you
rip off
go.
first.
Well, yeah, another good one is like, Dad sent me all the photos of the house he's done. I was like, what does the masking tape on the windows do? And then he just replies, well, according to an article I just read, supposedly nothing.
Yeah, people would do that when we were kids.
Could hear his tone through it like, wow, great, I just did that.
We never did that, but I remember they would like people doing that and seeing that. But we never did that at my house. We never taped up the windows.
I
Were
don't
you there
think
for
it's-
Yazi?
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Yazi, because Yazi wasn't too bad because Yazi didn't. It hit.
Tully or something.
Yeah, but it was fucking big, and we were south of the eye, so it was real bad.
Yeah.
It was me and my dad and a mate of mine, and we just sat out the back. Me and my mate was smoking cones the whole night, just
Sick.
watching those. We had palm trees around Dad's pool, and a big gust would come, and all the palm trees would like fucking bend in and nearly
Shit.
touch the pool, and then like bend back out. Just me and my mate was sitting there, fucking. Oh man,
That's a pretty good night.
it was fucking sick. Had all the cars like parked in.
That's sick.
And then the next day, the funnest part of a cyclone is the next day, just driving around, just seeing everything that's fucked up.
Yeah.
But that was bad. That was probably the worst one that I've been through, actually, now that I think of it, because we didn't have power for like 2 weeks, two and a half
crazy.
weeks
That's pretty
afterwards.
hectic. So that was Cyclone Yazi and Cyclone Yas Queen was last week at the Mighty.
Yeah, big time.
There you go.
There it is.
Now, the thing is, this is a comedy podcast.
Yeah,
So sometimes I'll be making really funny little gags like that.
that's very good stuff.
But
Callbacks
again,
and everything.
you know, I
You're
hope
a
you've
pro.
got power so you can listen to this in a few days, guys. We need
I
the
could have
downloads.
used the podcast. That was all pre-pod. That was 2011.
Could you imagine the podcast economy in like a time like that, 2011, where everyone was just locked inside,
Getting your
you know?
downloads done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful time.
Yeah, much to think about. And I tell you what, you know, my dad's not alone as far as boomers from Brisbane probably frothing at the mouth for this.
Oh, they'd love it.
This
'Cause
is
they
what I
would've
would
been-
say.
They never get a cyclone. How
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah. There's a lot of dads that love BOM, Bureau of Meteorology.
One of my first websites my dad ever got the hang of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get on the bomb.
And that thing, you know, Kim Kardashian was like, I'm going to break the internet with my bubble ass thing. Or
Yeah,
whatever
the
fuck
champagne
that
on the
was.
booty, yeah.
Sweetheart, no. Tell you what's breaking the Brisbane internet right now is dads just checking that
It's a
checking that
cyclone
blue
hitting-
swirl.
It's
Refresh.
Yeah.
Wow. Fuck.
a cyclone making landfall south of Rockhampton. Who would have known that would actually break the internet?
Break the internet. Because this is their grand final.
Oh,
This is-
fuck yeah.
This is sort of pre-grand final day. Just checking it all out.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
It's been it's been sitting out off the coast.
It's been-
for
it's
ages
been
as
building-
well.
it's
Yeah,
been-
I think they're getting the shits with how slow it is coming in because they're like, guys, we're ready. You know, like I'm ready to be the fucking star.
because
of
that
this
would
show.
happen. I remember growing up heaps of times. There would be cyclones would form, everyone would freak out or start getting ready, and then it would like sit off the coast and then just fucking change direction and never cross
Yeah,
land. So that would happen quite a bit. You get all G'd up. You're like, fuck yeah, there's a cyclone coming.
Yeah.
and then it would just sit there. And then either fuck off or like lose its power and then just come over as like
Bit of
rain
rain.
and shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I feel like that was a common thing. I don't understand weather, but like surely the tracking of it has gotten better because you can't just be promising. Imagine if this all came to nothing because it's
Oh.
been like a week of
pray.
media.
I don't think it can now, but it could
Yeah.
have.
Yeah,
It definitely
yeah.
could have.
It's it's sort of, it is like the, you know, grand final week. They're doing all the ceremonies and,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
and then it's like, they're all like, okay, but let's get to the game now.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
And some of the dads, you know, they talk about, you know, sometimes the week can get a hold of the players.
get better,
you
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
You know, they can burn
a bit
about,
big.
they get,
Yeah.
you know, the anxiety can build too much.
They've had their parade. They're ready to play.
Parade. They're ready to play.
Yeah.
The boys are primed. The dads are primed. They've duct taped their windows for some reason.
Yeah.
They've Ocky strapped down the awning somehow.
Yeah. The sandbags are on the
Yeah.
roof.
The amount of, you know, the amount of sort of cramps my dad's got with bits of timber across things at the house, you know.
Yeah.
Just clamping that
Oh,
up.
clamps.
Clamps, sorry.
Yeah.
You know, just
I
in
thought you
case.
said he was cramping up physically.
Well, that too,
Of
probably.
course,
That too.
of course.
I don't know what he's...
It's
he's
grand
like,
final week.
He's like, I was talking to him. He's like, anyway, mate, I better go. I'm got to think about some ways to lock down the chook pen. I was like, okay. I think that's gone, mate.
Yeah.
At least your worries.
yeah.
I do feel like there's an element of it too, where the southeast is finally involved in like because I think people like from
Yeah.
the southeast and Brisbane like to really think of themselves as like hardy Queenslanders,
Mm.
Yeah.
but they never get shit like this.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
And they're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like,
They're-
all
they're
right,
stoked.
Been a
rope
long,
us in with
long
them.
time dining out on the flood.
Yeah, long
Yeah.
time dining out on 74 in 2011.
Mm.
You know, they love talking about 74.
I'm
My old
actually
man
pissed
Reece-
off that it's hitting southeast.
Oh, you would be.
Queensland.
That's a North Queensland.
That's
You
our
abs-
thing.
Yeah, that's 100% your thing. Yeah, yeah.
Well,
They don't
you'd
know.
never get a cat. You couldn't handle it. Like, yes, you wouldn't.
They couldn't.
What is the category of it? Do you know?
I think it's
one.
Yeah, I think it went up to 2, but they always lose power as they cross land. So if it's like sitting out like offshore, it's like a 2. It'll probably cross as like a 1, which is still fucking. It's not like that's a
quite
weak.
intense,
Like that's
yeah.
fucking crazy. But
I tell you what. The difference is though, it's hitting famous surf beaches,
Well,
and
the
so we're
swell-
getting surfers
getting
excited,
surfers
let me
updates,
tell
and we're
yeah.
getting politicians and stuff having to do media press conferences, being like, don't go surfing.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
come
mate-
on, man.
My mate was out there yesterday.
Yeah.
In fucking,
Where was he surfing?
Like up in Sunny Coast somewhere.
Sick.
Yeah, yeah.
Noosa should be going off. Mum and Dad live at Rainbow Beach. It's like, I don't know, the next beach north of Noosa.
Yeah.
And they're like, all the locals are out. All the
Yeah,
locals.
of
He's like,
course.
it's a lunacy.
That's
There's
the
also-
only time you can surf in Townsville as well, is when there's a, a cyclone.
Of course. You got
Over
the
in-
reef, you
in-
got Maggie. Everything's
it's
blocking you.
in Maggie. At Maggie, there's one beach. I forget which fucking beach it is, but it gets surfable waves if there's a big enough storm.
The boys are on the
was
ferry.
always
Yeah,
my-
so you get like diehards that have just been living in North Queensland, kite surfing, fucking, that haven't been getting their fix.
Yeah.
Get over there and try and
Fucking
catch a
hell.
wave.
It's
on
pretty
Maggie.
sick.
Well, I always, as a kid, like, was like, imagine if I had surf out the front of my house, but might get that.
Yeah.
Stradbroke's in the way, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is exciting stuff.
It's very
It's
exciting
really,
stuff.
Yeah, it's really good
Yeah.
stuff.
Australia would be going off at the moment, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Surf wise.
Oh, yeah.
A bit further out.
Unfortunately, I'm sure they've stopped the ferries, but
Oh yeah. I think my sister was over there and had to get like, better go back.
Yeah.
Was she over there like for like a holiday?
yeah. Yeah.
Fuck, that's bad time.
Yeah.
It's a horrible time to go.
Well, I was supposed to go back for like 2 days this week.
You should have went.
Fuck no, what?
Just
I was
to
trying to
get amongst
get
it.
well, I was going back to get all this dental stuff done, so I wasn't that keen anyway.
right.
Oh, yeah.
But then I did an ad yesterday, and I was like, "Fuck! Imagine if I'm like finally got an ad, and I'm like, I can't get back because there's a cyclone."
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I did the wardrobe thing on the Monday.
Yeah,
then I
yeah.
go to Brisbane for 2 days. They're
And you
like,
get
"What the
stuck
fuck?
up
You were
there."
here on Monday? What do you mean?
Yeah,
you're
why'd you
stuck
fly
in
into
cyclone?"
a place that's having a cyclone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, fucking. It's like Virgin are like, yeah, we're doing whatever. You just got a call, and it's like,
Oh, fuck
no
off.
one got through.
No.
Like, I was
Yeah,
on it
yeah.
for 2 hours. I was like, oh,
Yeah, fuck that.
just like,
I'm flying up on Tuesday. Hopefully we'll be settled by then.
You gonna
Yeah.
help with the cleanup?
Yeah, that's me, mate. Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
good
part of the mud
2011
army.
Floods, I was in there, mate. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I was catching the bus down from the sunny coast.
Were you in there? Wait, were you living on the sunny coast?
I was on
and
the sunny coast 2011.
Did it
And they were
flood
busting
there?
them- Nah, nah.
You had heaps of rain
but
and
like
shit,
not bad.
but not
You know,
like- yeah.
houses and shit.
Yeah.
But they were busting them down from Alex Surf Club. And we were
What?
just going down to help with the cleanup.
Bus full of mad cunts.
Bus
going
full
down
of
the
fucking
hill.
bus full of Queensland.
And you're on the bus.
Up.
A bus full of Queensland spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking hell it was, mate. Yeah.
there probably would have been a few cartons of 4X going on.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty sick. Yeah, but it was also weird because it was like some people were like so grateful, and other people were just like going about their business. We're like, oh hey, we're like here to help, and they were just like, oh, I guess you could like. They just started giving us chores, but they weren't working.
Yeah.
you know, they were just hanging out in the house. You're like,
Sick,
oh, this
yeah.
is weird.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Cyclone Yassi was very fruitful for me, actually. That's how I got my
Work-wise.
job tree lopping. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
Yep.
bet. What did you have to go up to like Tully and
No, I
Ingham and
didn't.
shit?
Townsville got hit hard enough that there was just fucking heaps of work.
Oh, great.
And I didn't have a job at the time. And
What are you like 20?
yeah, I would have been, 20,
Yeah.
19. And then I started, and that's when like
Silver
they had
linings.
like the tree lopping place that I got the job with. He had like 20 little scumbags like me because they just needed workers.
Yeah.
And then as like we got through all this cyclone work, like cunts just started dropping off. But I stayed on, one because I was good at it, but mostly because I was selling weed to everyone. They were like, you can't sack him.
We're gonna need to have that.
He's got a gift. The man who's playing.
Like, all the
God.
fucking climbers and all like the actual tree loppers are like, keep Zack on, he's good. I'm rocking out to work every day, fucking bags of weed for every cunt.
He's absolutely horrendous with a chainsaw, but the
Yeah.
man delivers daily.
Yeah. Crucial part of this team.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's good shit.
He's undeniable.
And you're right, Tim. It's the silver line. They don't talk about it, you know.
Yeah.
Zach prospered.
But I think I've spoken about it on the podcast before, when a cyclone hit Rockhampton and Yeppoon. This was like just before I moved down here, the year before.
I remember that. I
And-
did real good out of that too.
I went down there and just worked for like a month straight. We just lived in this little motel, go to the pub every night, and it's this pub that was like famous, just having like the biggest fucking meals.
Which pub?
Oh fuck, I forget the name of it.
Yeppoon or Rocky?
In Rocky.
Oh,
we stayed in
The
Rocky.
Imperial there on the corner.
No, it was I can't
No, it doesn't
remember.
matter, doesn't matter.
It's down the road from the McDonald's. And we stayed because there's that one strip of Rockhampton that's all motels.
it was
'cause it's the
McDonald's.
halfway point. Hey?
the restaurant was just
Landmark.
McDonald's. They had like burgers and
No. This is a good pub. They had the biggest and it was so sick because it was all like last minute, obviously because it was emergency. So everything was on the boss's dime. So we were just
sick.
like, fucking just give us the biggest meals. We're working like 10, 12 hours a day as well.
Damn.
It was actually sick. It was fucked up because we didn't have a day off or whatever, but like made good money. The whole town was just full of like fucking tree loppers as well from all over the place. So like
Jeez.
the pubs were wild.
Yeah.
Just go out and get drunk every night because it didn't matter. You had to go to work anyway. So
Yeah.
any night was a night. You could just get fucking
Just get pissed. There
just
was no
get
weekend.
so drunk.
So it was
yeah.
just any night you get pissed.
Yeah.
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 That's
It's
sick.
fucking ruled. Sleeping in a room with some old cunt snores all night. It was fucked up.
Just good young man shit, you know?
Yeah.
Couldn't do it now.
Yeah, no, fuck.
God,
God, it was
loved
fun.
It
It was so
loved
fun.
Zach's like, speak for yourself. Can I do it now?
Blokes snoring
That's the night we
away.
went to the Great Western. Ever been to the Great Western in
Oh, yeah.
Rockhampton?
Oh, yeah.
It's sick. It's
What
like
is it?
it's like a fucking cowboy themed pub, I guess.
Oh, great.
They've got like a bull riding ring at the back
Yeah.
of the pub, so it
Yeah.
smells like a stable. And I don't know.
Oh, actual bulls.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not a mechanical bull, mate.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, the mechanical bull. That's why we went. I was like, I want to ride the mechanical bull, and we went, but and it was broken, so I didn't get to.
But they've got the actual,
Yeah, right.
they've got the whole
Yeah,
thing
but they've
at
got the
back.
actual
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
there. There's nothing on that night. It was just full of like, I don't know if they were fucking corporate cowboys or like, you know, fake ringers or whatever. There's probably a few ringers that come in from out west and
Surely,
drink
yeah.
there, but they're all young, so I didn't know. But they're all full fucking boots and
Oh,
hat,
yeah.
like full fucking.
But that's everywhere
cowboys.
now. It's all Zach Bryan culture, you know? Everyone's fucking doing that now.
But
you
this
know?
is back.
I know, yeah.
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
yeah. This
But
is
yeah, no,
back
you're
then.
right.
Yeah.
But especially those little, like, cowboys have been around. They're still up there.
For sure.
In those
yeah.
little towns, there is cunts
100%.
that are like cowboys.
The rodeos
so
in,
fucking
in
funny.
the West.
Yeah.
It's unreal. Yeah, yeah.
It's so fun. They're all dressed up in their big boots
Dude, it's
and their
sick.
fucking fiberglass hats and shit.
And the chicks.
And they're not joking. They're like,
No, it's 100% legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew a dude who was a ringer when I was living in Townsville.
Yeah.
He was like a friend of a friend of mine's cousin. He was like lived in like inland of Proserpine, and he was a proper ringer. And dude, he'd come to visit in Townsville, and chicks fucking frothed him.
Of
Like,
course,
he wasn't
yeah.
a bad looking rooster, but he wasn't like a handsome rooster. And chicks were just fucking so into it.
Yeah, he's
so
all
into it
man.
because it was a genuine look. Like he looks like they all dress now, but like it was fucking 100%
yeah,
real.
they
It's
all
pretty
walk
sick.
fucking bow-legged and
Yeah,
shit. 'Cause
yeah.
My parents are from Mariba, so the Mariba is
Oh
full of
yeah,
those
of course.
fucking cunts.
Yeah, yeah.
And some of them are like the worst fucking people you could ever imagine.
Yeah,
like, they're
of
just
course.
like they're like you know when like a dog isn't socialized.
Yeah.
they're like that. 'Cause they're just not around people. So
Yeah,
you get
yeah.
them in there amongst people. They're like fucking wild animals, drinking rum and just fighting cunts. Terrible.
It's pretty sick. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Oh,
It's good stuff.
the old North
Um,
Queensland chat, eh?
What were
Yeah.
you doing in Rockhampton? Were you there after that cyclone?
Well, I lived. What did I do in Rockhampton? Yeah. Well, I was living in Bundy, and selling pokies up there. So like they wiped out that whole surf club, that Kibble Bay Sailing Club. Really good insurance job for old Keeney. You know?
Yeah.
yeah. I sort of lived off that for a couple of years. That helped.
Was
me
that
get-
still when they were coins based?
They're still coins based, mate. You can put a coin in a pokey up in Queensland.
But I mean, like when they pay out, you got
Nah,
the ding, ding, ding.
That would have been.
Imagine that.
would have been a
Pokey, just a pokey falling in your backyard.
That'd be sick.
Oh, that'd be fucking sick. Oh no, they they definitely would have had coins in them. If
Yeah.
I think it was more a flooding issue, but imagine if a pokey
How
just
many
landed.
coins does the average pokey hold?
More than you'd think. The hopper gets full at I think 360, which is
360.
bucks.
That's-
$1 coins.
Right, yeah.
But then there's a tray underneath, and they could clear anything from $2,000 to $10,000 out of them in a night.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I would love
yeah.
to have 10 grand worth of $1 coins.
Oh, well, the people hold up, and
Oh.
they're like, that was a lot of our work back in the day. Was when I was a tech, like fixing them, was just cunts who'd crowbar in and just get They were like, the primary school, like your tidy tray.
Yeah.
They were tidy trays full of coins, and the so heavy, such a heavy way to rob.
Yeah.
So what? They go in after hours. And
Going after hours, yeah.
And jack
And
pokies.
they figured, oh yeah, they still do. It's like a
People
real,
still do it?
for sure. Yeah, it's a real industry of like.
Like a ram raid kind of situation.
Yes, yeah, because they go, well, which pub's got pokies, and then they study which hours they're shut, and it's always at like 4 a.m. or whatever.
It's
And
like playing the pokies though. Like you don't know which one to take. It's still
Which one's got
it's
a
still a
pop on?
gamble.
I know which one to take.
It's
mate.
still a gamble. Because they'll have notes in them as well. Do they get?
Yeah, so they crowbar in the note stacker. Yeah.
Was your job? What was your job?
I was a tech. I was fixing the pokies when they'd break down.
Right.
And
Whose
laying
job
the
is it to
cable.
get all the money? How often do they get the money out of the
people
pokies?
who work at like the Cowboys or whatever. They do that every day. You clear every day.
And they're like are they the same guys as the ATM guys? Do they have the big
No, that's just like if you went and got a job at fucking the Welcome Stranger,
Yeah.
you could be doing it.
Right.
It's just a regular old Joe.
Well, I've applied
That's-
a few times.
Dream gig.
Dream. The
Fuck, there's some characters at
well, it's a
Welcome
great
Stranger.
pub. Yeah. If you ever end up at the Welcome Stranger, you're like, oh, okay, night's gone awry.
Yeah.
But it also
It's like
is
a
pretty
hub.
sick.
It's
That's
like
not
a.
bad.
It's kind of like a. It's almost like a night owl car park kind of situation.
Yeah.
A lot of. I think Darrows travel a long way to come into the.
Oh, for
to
sure.
The stranger.
Yeah. It's a
And
No-
I guess they're always welcome.
they're
They're always welcome. Mate. Golden Nugget may be worse.
I don't think.
Oh, the nugget too. Yeah, I was thinking of the nugget when you were talking about stranger, but
Oh, well, yeah.
well, there's three big ones. There's the welcome stranger. There's the golden nugget, and what's the one near my joint?
Oh, the Tankerville.
The tank. Yeah.
Tanker's Arms. Yeah.
Beautiful, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gorgeous spot.
That one.
It's a wonderful pub.
I think
yeah.
we've covered that. That's one of the best pubs.
Oh,
If you've still got Coke left at the end of the
yes.
night.
Yeah, you just go to the tank.
And
Yeah.
then you just go to the tank and sadly finish off your bag of Coke.
yeah. With the lights and the sounds in the background, you're just like, oh, was this worth it? Should have gone home.
Yeah. God damn it, that place fucking sucks dick. Oh,
It
fuck.
looks like a prison from the outside.
Yeah,
It does,
does,
yeah,
yeah.
that smoking area. Just the cunts that I've met in that smoking area. Just like fucked up with some. Usually when cunts are here from out of town, we end up there and just like bothering some fucking junkie in the smoking area trying to get a laugh, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and in the heart of Fitzroy too. It's like it's like, what are you doing here?
Well, that's such a good. That's why it's great. It's such a like. There can be such a eclectic mix there.
Well, it's often just junkies and then cokeheads who are still out.
Yeah, it's just cunts that are still out.
The shady ladies shut.
And then, because all the commission flights are across the road, so there's always just fucking Darrow cunts in there.
Yeah.
And then just, Old Bar finally closed, so you and your mates like,
yeah.
oh, fuck, we still got a fucking couple lines here, man.
It won't keep.
Nah.
It won't keep. Yeah. Use by dates. Going off on that.
Just taking a break and seeing how long it's going to take
Sorry,
to get down to this.
just
No, it's a
missed
caller's
calls.
break.
You know, could be someone wanting comedy tickets.
It could be Hollywood.
Could be someone. Man, that's the thing, man.
You just never know, do you?
Never.
It could be,
You never want to not.
Could be Lorne Michaels.
You take it.
Yeah, God.
Wait, is his name Lorne or Lauren?
Lawn, I think.
Lorne.
Which is
I went to
cool.
school with a kid called Lorne.
Yeah.
Big Polynesian kid.
What was his
Oh,
name?
sick.
Lorne.
Like as in like
He might have been
LAWN?
Filipino now.
Like
I'm
the
thinking about
town
it.
in the coast or LAWN?
L-O-R-N-E.
Oh, like the town on the coast.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, right. That's an interesting name.
Yeah.
You don't get a lot of lawns.
Yeah, he's a big fucking meathead of a cunt. I
Was
think
he?
he's a pretty cool bloke, but
Yeah.
yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
You talk to a lot of your high school friends, don't you? You're friends with all your
Yeah,
Townsville
like-
friends.
Yeah. Not a lot of them. Just my group of friends.
Just
Some of my very best mates, like I've been mates with since I was like a child.
That's pretty
Like
sick.
Yeah.
Is that all the ones you're doing backflips with off bridges when you go back to Townsville at Christmas time?
No, that was like my family. That was like my niece and nephews and shit.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
How do they name the cyclones? Does anyone know?
Oh,
It
let's
goes
ask.
through the alphabet.
And then it goes gender swaps
It
between
used
genders.
to just be women's names, but then someone
you know,
kicked it.
Yeah.
political correctness.
Yeah.
Coming
Yeah.
in, Tim.
And I tell you who's mad about that? Dads that love cyclones because
Yeah.
they can't make jokes
That is
like
such a funny
they can't
thing
make
to do.
jokes
though.
like, oh, that was what I had to name my ex-wife too.
Yeah. That is very funny though. So it just comes back then to be
Yeah.
like, yeah, we just name them after women.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah, well,
It's
because
very funny. Like,
remember-
how does
yeah.
that even happen?
Tracy, yeah,
Tracy was Darwin, right?
yeah.
Well, Tracy was I watched a documentary on Cyclone Tracy. That was a very interesting storm because it was the strongest one, like the highest winds. I think maybe Yassi was like stronger, but like for a long time it was the strongest one, but it was also like one of the smallest cyclones ever. It was like really small
sat in
and
on
concentrated,
Darwin.
yeah. And it just fucking creamed Darwin. And this
Wow.
documentary I watched, they probably hammed it up quite a bit, but it was all like indigenous people, and there was some island off of Darwin that they were trying to develop or something, and like all the black fellas up there were like, don't fuck with that island. Like, we don't fuck with that island. That island's
yeah.
fucking no good.
Like cursed in a way?
Yeah, or like whatever it was, like in their fucking whatever they believe. They're like, the island's no good. And they were trying to fucking do shit on this island, and they tried to tell them, and then they got fucking creamed by the cyclone.
Damn.
And they reckon it was because, you were
They were fucking with the island.
fucking around with that island over there. We told
Yeah.
you not to. And then no cunt got warned either. It was on Christmas, and I think a cyclone had just like missed them a few weeks before.
Yeah.
It's one of those things like we were talking about earlier, like it had formed and it either missed them or it fucked back off out to sea. So everyone's guard was down.
Yeah.
And then, so everyone was really complacent, and they didn't warn anyone about this cyclone because I guess they thought it was going to fuck off again, and it just came through and nothing was built. Like that's why there's cyclone standards now. Like nothing was built to standard or whatever. So
it was all fibro and shit.
yeah, like fucking just tin, and so the whole place just got completely fucking wiped out.
That's
On Christmas Day.
Yeah, I met my dad's best mate was there, and he was like, he woke up Christmas morning, walked out, and we're like, oh, there's like a car upside down over there that I know belongs to 3 streets over.
Yeah.
Like he was just like, and he said his neighbor walked out, and he was like, neither of us could really say anything to each other until he just looked at me and goes, want a beer? He was like, I guess.
Fuck, marry, kill. Tracy, Cyclone Tracy, Cyclone Yazi, or Hurricane Katrina.
Oh.
I was trying to remember any of the other names.
Man.
No, it's just a gag, guys.
Zach's like, I gotta think about this.
No. Katrina's not a very hot name to me. I got fucking assaulted by a woman named Katrina.
But
once.
Tracy, you're like, now that's a name.
Oh, they got an auntie called Tracy. Yassi sounds
Yassie's
exotic.
a bit exotic.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could
Sounds
root a
sweet,
bit saying
sounds
Yassie
Yassi.
fucks hard. yeah. Yassie's into some weird shit, and I am too.
Yeah. It makes you think, yeah. They are pretty bogan.
Yeah, they are all fucking shazza names.
Yeah. Well, apparently, wasn't there some rumor that it was going to be called Cyclone Anthony? And they're like, Albanese's like, I don't need this right now.
Yeah.
Right.
too
That's a good rumor.
Elbow
Like,
squash that.
Yeah.
That's fucking sick.
And that's fair as well, to be honest.
We got
I got
the
enough.
Prime Minister needs to have some power.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
that's enough. Like that's a good amount of power.
Yeah.
I'm-
Well, so
I'm happy to fucking
Alfred's a
leave-
good
give him that.
name because it's like, it sort of is like a grey nomad, and it sort of is going the path of like a caravanner, you know?
Well,
just
it's
sort of
fucking
like,
doddering
just
along.
sort of, dot around up the top, and then we do, we went down. We're gonna go to Brizzy because I have some grandkids in Brizzy.
Actually, no, you know what? We'll go down let's go have a look at the North Coast and
I'll go
let's
have
go
a
to
look.
Gold Coast
And
at
then
least
look-
first. And well, no, let's head down there.
And then look,
will take
there's
your
no
time.
rush. There's
No.
no rush.
Listen, we're retired.
We're retired.
plenty of time.
Who's rushing? I got no boss. Who's telling me to hurry up?
There's no one kicking me out of the Best Western Caravan Park. Yeah. I got the caravan. Pay my bills.
It's a diesel. It's not meant to move quickly.
Yeah, look, it's and it's
Go around.
go around.
Just go around.
There's plenty of
I'm
time.
not making it hard for you to go around.
I'm just hanging out. I'm having a good bloody sticky beak.
taking
I'm having,
my
Hey,
time.
listen, I earned this.
yeah.
I worked a long
I
time
earned
at that
this.
factory.
I was a receptionist for 40 years.
I have properties all the way down the East Coast, and I'm going to have a look at them all. I'm going to check in on my tenants, and they'll bloody be hell to pay. They'll be bloody hell to pay. I'll
We
tear
could
in
tidy
there.
up. I'll tear a roof off of
Do you know what?
I'm gonna tear it up, and then I'm gonna ask for the. They're not getting the bond back once I'm done with them. Let me tell you.
This has been good for like there's so many fucking kooks up there. So like people in like Lismore, Ballina, they already think the government's trying to like wash them away with floods. So they're all up in arms.
Didn't they get done last year as well?
Lismore got done
They
real
get-
bad, eh?
I think that place is underwater 6 months of the year.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
think-
on-
Albert,
so-
if you're cloud seeding, keep going, brother.
Yeah, you've
Job's
really got
not
'em.
done yet. One more.
Well, I've been hot on all this stuff because there was an earthquake in Townsville last week.
Mm-hmm.
And god damn it, people are fucking so awesome.
What? What's the theories?
Well, everyone people think it was like the military
Oh yeah,
blown
Testing
something up.
sites.
Yeah,
Ah,
which
yes.
is like
There is a military presence.
there is, but it's like they would just tell you. They
Yeah.
wouldn't. It was literally just an earthquake, but people are like.
Fuck. That's
Because there was a big bang. There was a bang sound when it happened, which happens apparently with earthquakes. The thing is, no cunt
No.
up there has ever been in a fucking earthquake.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they're like, well, there's no big bang when there's an earthquake, you idiots.
Yeah,
What-
yeah.
What the fuck would you know?
Well,
yeah.
Zach, you haven't watched a documentary film I've been watching recently, and that is the new Godzilla series.
True.
And now what may be happening is a little thing called Hollow Earth theory. So
I'm listening.
I'm all ears.
So what actually is happening, Zach,
Yep.
is it's not government testing. That's a smoke screen
Yeah.
that the Monarch company. Fuck. There'll be.
Yeah.
I was about to be like, there'll be some nerds that know what it's actually called, and I'm like, no, they won't. No one listening to this knows King Kong and Godzilla lore that bad. But I'll tell you, this is real, guys. This is real. There's a Hollow Earth.
Wait, King Kong incorporates Hollow Earth theory.
Yeah, King Kong. They're all down there. So what it is like there's no magma and all that. It's like the ground, and then flips, and then there's a whole other Earth in there.
Really? Because
What?
that's a
Whole
real
other
thing.
Earth.
Hollow Earth theory is a
Yeah,
real thing.
Yeah. So
Really?
that's where
Like it's like flat Earth level
Like a flat
shit.
Earth.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That's where Godzilla and King Kong and all the other big kaijus
Like
and
inside
stuff.
the ball.
They're in there. Yeah. But it's a whole ecosystem.
Right.
So it's hollow. Like so,
Yeah,
it's
no,
all.
it gets it. How's
Are
it-
they used to like monsters and stuff?
They are down there. No humans down there.
No.
So
Oh.
no
So
one down
there's-
there is going, oh my god,
Yeah.
run, it's Godzilla.
Yeah. They actually.
That's what it says in the movie. I saw the movie. That's what they say in the
I
movie,
enjoyed
mate.
it.
Actually, I may be wrong. There may be some ancient tribes down there. But,
Right.
they
Yes.
know that, like,
Well,
yeah,
they know all about Godzilla.
It's like, it's a real, like, you don't ask me, I won't ask you sort of vibe
Yeah,
down there.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
hey, that's Kong's shit.
Yeah.
That's Godzilla. He's
Oh, they sort of
nesting
respect
down
each
there.
other's
They
space.
respect it. That's such a big thing.
Wait,
man.
so
Just
mate-
know your spaces.
When they're up there, when they're up here fighting, that's them going, mate, let's take this
They're,
outside.
they're basically
And
There's been a
the portal's
disagreement at the
right
pub
next to
and the-
Tokyo
and
every
the portal,
time.
and the portal is in Townsville, and unfortunately, Kong and Godzilla were getting a bit fucking rough or whatever, and there was a bit of a bump. There's a
Yeah.
bump us up there.
Bit of a fucking bump
Yeah, so that's actually what happened, guys.
I'm all about natural disasters at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
You're all
I am.
about them.
That's
Yeah,
awesome,
no,
man.
because there was the earthquake, and then my home beach, Tulakea Beach in North Queensland, has just been, I mean, it's been eroding for as long as I can remember, but it's like, it's so fucked up. There's no beach left, man.
Oh, it's just grass.
There's grass and beach, and then there's like cunts' houses are like,
Oh,
it's starting
they're
to get
going.
close to houses and shit. Yeah.
Shit.
And houses, like there was a house there that got sold for like $1 million earlier this year. And
No.
the erosion's like fucking 20 meters away, like, or not even 20 meters away.
Damn.
The houses are still going for like millions of dollars.
It's pretty good. Eh?
That is
And they're not
fucking-
even like they're just
we
beach
are
shacks.
fucking
Okay.
It is
Yeah.
awesome. Where just everyone around the world's just like, nah, but and then it'll happen, and they'll be like, "What the fuck? The government needs to."
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, it's like Florida apparently is like,
Everyone's
it's
fucked
so
up.
close to
Florida's just rising.
Just yeah, and just like there's certain parts of stuff that's not touched that all the developers want to touch.
Just
It's
got
like
their
this is
mittens
pretty
on.
much hanging, keeping that's like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
all swamps or
yeah, yeah.
things that soak up water. And it's like
They're just like,
It's like,
guys,
yeah,
the concrete will
but
never set.
it's
It'll
like-
just the concrete will remain
but
wet.
Imagine a pit bull could have a fucking
Condo.
condo out here.
That'd be
It's like,
fucking
I
sick.
didn't think about that.
Fuck the environment all you want, as long as at the opening you have flow rider play.
Oh man,
Fucking oath.
No one's
Dog.
gonna care.
God damn it.
It'd be fucking sick.
Hey, mommy. the condo's on the water, mommy. Hey, papi. I said I'm wet, but not like this, papi. So that was a Florida accent.
I think a lot of people there sound like that. You know.
Yeah.
It's fucking sensational.
Hey, papi. Yeah, so that's my sort of my severe knowledge of Florida that everyone
Yeah,
is
that's
desperately
good.
asking for.
How far are your folks from the? Because this is my real issue. My parents are about 50 meters, maybe max 100 from the beach. And
Oh,
like,
they're
I
in
guarantee
they're
you-
in storm surge.
Yeah, I
danger.
guarantee you that just
telling
as
you,
I'm about
boys.
to inherit that property, it'll go under, and I'll be
Storm
like, fuck
surge.
me dead. Just couldn't have gone fucking.
You're gonna have to kill him soon if you want.
You
it.
reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a race
fair.
against time.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's not real. That's Alfred as well.
Go on.
Oh, people are going. Oh, I've been made because of climate change. Oh, you never get down this far. I've always wanted to go to Brisbane.
Yeah.
Okay, I've always wanted to go.
Listen, we just
It's
never got
no
a chance.
different. It's not because of the bloody cars that I want to go to Brisbane. I've just been waiting. So, yeah, we just go to North Queensland.
And it's
And it's
beautiful.
fine.
There's
It's
a lot-
good up
there's a
there.
lot
We've had
to
a
see
lot of
up
great
here.
times up there.
But I think I'm ready
But
for a city.
I think I want it. What's wrong with going a bit south? I know they're a bit different down there. I know they're into a bit more of that sort of stuff. Down that bloody hell. We nearly went to Sydney, but we heard it was bloody Mardi Gras.
Yeah, the cyclone.
So I thought, all right, well, I'll just go to Brisbane.
Alfred's a massive homophobe.
Oh, unbelievably. And then we thought, that's a bit too much for us, our sort of stuff. Anyway, I would never go to Melbourne.
Oh, God, no.
I would never go to Melbourne.
Too cold.
Too
Oh,
cold.
too
cold.
cold.
I don't know how
It's
they do
just, it's crap down
They're all
there.
in black.
Oh, what am I going to do? Whiz my way around a laneway? I don't think so.
it. Well, you
I
ever
don't
seen a cyclone
care.
do a hook turn? I don't think so.
Oh, grow up. I'm not. It's a bloody commie down there.
It's all
Yeah.
new to
I'm
me.
not
Did I
going
tell
down
you that
there.
I did my first hook turn the other week? I did. Yeah,
That's pretty sick.
I've been lived here for like 7 years. I did my first
Really?
hook turn like a month ago.
That's crazy. I did one like week one and was like, oh, I guess I do them all the time now. I've probably not done one since, but fuck, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, I avoided it.
You've been 7 years?
Yeah,
Wow.
longer.
Yeah, I was going to say long. I've been here 6 years, and I
8
feel like
years.
you'd been here for a minute before.
9, 10. What's this year? 2024?
Yeah.
25.
Five.
25.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Yeah, nearly 10 years. It'll be 10 years next January.
Oh, shit. So basically 9 years. It's the start of March, mate.
Yeah, so 9 years.
Yeah.
9 years and 2 months. If you want,
Sure.
I got here on fucking Australia. No,
Oh, so
the day
don't say
before
it.
it is.
Asian Day,
Sorry,
mate.
mate.
Sorry, mate.
2016.
Alfred would love Australia Day. Oh, fuck. Alfred would be so...
I was fucking...
So one of the best
that's
days
when
of
I
my
started getting bloody mad. January, I started getting my temps up. Had to go out into the water, go into the Pacific, cool off a bit,
See
then
the
get
reef.
really hot again, or whatever the fuck happens.
Well, I
I
rocked
just
up.
whipped myself into a frenzy hearing about that.
I rocked up here Australia Day 2016. You know, I had my flag on. I had my face painted,
Bikini,
and I was
flag
like,
bikini.
"Where's the party?" And everyone's fucking giving me dirty looks. I'm like, what the hell?
It's beautiful stuff. How long have we been doing here?
Yeah, I'm going to have to bounce, boys.
All right, mate, you
Absolute
go.
pleasure. Thank you very much for having
Get out of
me.
here, Keeney. What a pleasure. Now, Keeney,
Thank
what
you.
can you? You got a show coming
Oh,
up at the Cooper's
yes.
Inn.
We're doing it at the Cooper's Inn. I'm doing it with Carissa Bossanakis, who is, I reckon, one of the funniest chicks in the
She's
scene
great.
at the moment. We love her.
Carissa.
So we're
Yeah,
doing
that's a funny chick.
Dude, she's
This chick's funny, man.
Oh, that's a
You
fuck.
you won't see a lot of this, but the chick, this
Bro, yeah, fuck. You should see this chick, bro. She's so funny.
Yeah,
crazy.
Cyclone Alfred. Now, I heard women are doing comedy now. And I thought, what is going
What
on?
the hell?
Oh, I'm
Jesus.
so mad.
No,
Man,
I
tell
will
you
not be going to Melbourne.
what, they got women doing comedy down there, and it ticked me right off.
What are they talking about? Their periods, are they?
Ah, typical.
But yeah, I'm doing a show. It's called Should We Just Take Half Each?
Beautiful.
And it's here at the Cooper's Inn where we are recording this fine pod.
Yes.
26th of March till 2 weeks after that. Can't remember. Tickets are actually going okay.
They're going all
They're
right.
going
mate.
good, like-
That's not
So
bad
fucking
at all.
be quick if you want to see Keeney.
Be
and
quick.
One of the funniest chicks you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Thanks.
All right, see you, mate.
you
Thanks for
guys.
doing the show.
Kenny, cheers, mate.
Me and Huey will fucking park this bus.
Yes.
What? So I'm 3. Are you 1?
Check one. Yeah.
There we go. Turn this cunt off. Can't do it. All right. Well, it'll be all right. I'll just cut that out.
Yep. Well, ZD,
Right, what do we...
another great app, mate.
What a fucking wonderful app. Very natural disaster heavy.
Yes.
We're like the weathermen out here.
Yeah. We're sort of we are meteorologists.
Yeah. Did you have a because Townsville has Pricey, who was like, I think he started. Keeney is leaving, but they got a laugh out of him. He spent some time. Yeah, well, he wore a lot of Hawaiians. He's a very.
Was he the weatherman?
He was the weatherman, but also I think he started off in weather, but then he was just kind of like the radio host up there, like a local celebrity.
I think I can't remember from the glory. Maybe Lavinia Nixon
That's
was
a
a
good
big
name.
one in Brisbane.
Yeah.
Lavinia, now to you, Lavinia.
Well, you would have had Livio
Olivia Rodriguez. Yeah, she did the news.
no, that's
she did the
great.
weather down there.
No, Livio Regano, some fucking Italian guy on. Because every time my dad would talk about the weather, I'd go, "Oh, thanks, Lorio Regano," because it's just like this fucking.
Laurie Oakes. No, he was not.
No. Just my dad's name's Laurie, so I'd make a pun out of his name.
Oh yeah,
and
nice.
Livio Regano's name.
Yes, beautiful.
But he was just this Italian, and I'm pretty sure you would have had him down there as well. This Italian guy with huge hands who would tell you about the weather.
That's who you want to hear it from.
Some wog with big hands.
Just like anyone with big hands is so
I'll
important.
trust any kind
man.
with big hands.
It's so important. I'm like, of course, this guy knows.
Well, they
it's
got a
gonna
good
rain.
grip on things.
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude.
That's really
A
good.
lot more purchase.
I don't know if it's going to get much better than that from us. Should we? What have we got? We've done like 50, haven't we?
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
What have we got? Have we got any DMs or anything? Any pressing guys?
No, well, let's do DM at work next week.
Yeah. Let's wrap this up. You got to get this fucking show ready.
Yeah.
I gotta.
But I think that was a good episode. I think the people, with the benefit of hindsight.
Yeah,
say
I hope everyone stayed safe.
Because you travel back in time and go, oh, that was such a nice, lighthearted way before the cyclone or after.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I think if something happens to your house and you hear us riffing about Cyclone Alfred being a grey nomad, I think that takes the edge off.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, that's pretty funny.
Definitely.
You can laugh about that.
I think everyone will be fine. I'm a little bit worried because I don't know if the cyclone rating was as strict down there. So I hope people don't get too fucked up by it. But I really think everyone will be fine.
It'll be
Just
okay.
lock down. This is going to come out after. So good luck with the cleanup and all that. It's usually a good story, the cyclone. Usually you just get drunk with your mates in the house, the power goes out, light a few candles.
Yep.
So hopefully everyone sticks through and fucking is all good.
God bless.
Yeah, God bless.
Yes. All the best and
thank you for listening. Come to Cooper's every week.
Coopers, come to my show. Come to my show.
Go to fucking
Keeney's
Huey's
tickets
show.
are selling well.
Yep. Must be fucking nice.
Must be real nice. No, I haven't been doing much I've been a bit slack, but it's going to be a fun show. Been going through all my bits. Good, some funny little sketches.
All your little japes and Jess.
My japes and Jess. Maybe some sketches that maybe we said on this pod, and then I'm like, maybe I can.
Yeah, let's fucking put that together.
Yeah, maybe that could be a bit. But don't let whatever that vibe I just said dissuade you.
Yeah, no.
By the time the shows, you're going to be like, oh my god, this should be in the theater.
In your life.
Fuck me.
All right, everyone. Thank you for listening. Tell your friends, and until next week,
Keep them up.